The other day, my first son and I had a discussion. It was actually that he had entered into a bit of a squabble with a couple of people, and then he was relaying to me all that had happened, and it involved me having to call two of those people to inquire as to what actually happened, and then they said their own side of the story as well. And when they were done, he and I had to talk about it, obviously, and then he just kept on going on and on about how upset he was that I wasn't listening to him. And I just tried to make him understand that it wasn't that I was agreeing to all that those other people had to say, but that they were just offering their points of view. They were just offering to me their points of view, how they saw it, their perspective, how they interpreted all that happened, all that had transpired. And I realized that if we are all looking at the exact object, it is very unlikely that we will talk about, that will narrate our experience or narrate our understanding of that object in the same way, because our differences color our interpretations of things. So I just had to keep telling him that the same way that I was accommodating or interested in listening or understanding the points of view of other people, I want you to be able to do the same thing. The same way you want to be understood is the same way you should seek to understand other people. Okay, so having different points of views about a matter or about a subject or about an event doesn't mean that one person is right and another person is wrong. You can all be right and yet have very different points of view. Okay, so I picked this up somewhere. I want to try and get a quote that I saw that really made sense to me, so I thought to share. Okay, so the quote goes something like this: books seem to offer a particular respite in these grim times, and we're exploring the idea that it's at least partly because they help us to see beyond ourselves, to put ourselves in shoes we may never walk in, okay, to live lives that we may never live. So fine, this is maybe a bit off the grid, because we're talking about points of view here, and now I'm talking about books and how they offer respite in grim times. But the part of this whole sentence that caught my attention was the fact that points of view, books offer various points of view, and what it says here is that it allows us to explore ideas, because they help us to see beyond ourselves. They help us to put ourselves in shoes that we may never walk in, and to live lives that we may never live. So that's what points of view offer us, to be able to see through the eyes of someone else that we may never be able to really walk in their shoes, but at least we can have a foretaste or a taste of their experiences and their lives. So please let us be welcoming of the points of view of other people, just the same way we want other people to be welcoming or be accepting of our own points of view. That is all that I have for us today, for us to be more accommodating and more accepting and more ready to listen to the points of view of other people. I hope that we have gotten value here today. Till I come your way next time, stay safe. Love you all. Bye-bye.